Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Anupama series guys. I'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that will be coming up in the Anupama series. And guys, on this episode, Anuj is about to recall his past. Let's find out what went down. But before that guys, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Update, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give the video a thumbs up. Alright guys, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Anupama asking Anuj if he remembers that he was coming to meet her from US and she was going to Mumbai to meet him. And says suddenly you called and said that you will not come. She says, I have searched for you a lot and asked what happened then. How are you in this condition and when did you come to India from US? She asked him to say where is her choti. Then Anuj recalls Adia breaking her relationship with him and then he meets with an accident. He is rushed to the hospital. While Ankush asks Anuj, how is Anuj? The doctor then says he had a major accident and his life is saved, but there is much internal blood loss. And right now they can't say anything and ask him to pray to God. Later Anuj asks Parker where is Adia. Then Parker says the US police will tell us and tells him that she will return shortly. So days are shown passing by. Ankush then asks him not to worry about business and says he will handle it. While Anuj says, I am worried for Adia. Ankush then says we don't know about Adia right now and asks him to sign on the project file. He takes Anuj's signatures and then he misses Adia and asks her to come back. Ansh and Parker comes there and then Anuj asks if something is found about Adia. Then Parker says the police found her bag near the valley and they found a dead body. Anuj then says nothing will happen to Adia, while Ansh says Anuj, Adia is no more. Anuj is shattered and then the flashback ends. Anuj then tells Anupama that Adia went very far. Anupama asks where to, foreign, where did she go leaving home? Then Anuj says she left me and then cries. Anupama then asks if she got angry on you and asks him to say where is their choti. Where did she go? Anuj then says she went to God. Anupama is shocked and says nothing has happened to her choti. She says even if God says then, she will not believe and will not believe Ansh and Parker. She assures him that choti is alive and will return. But Anuj gets emotional and happy and calls Adia. Anupama says you shall not cry but shall be fine first to search for her. Anuj then asks what happened to me. Anupama says you need to get strength to search for her and says we will search for our daughter and we stay together. Anuj then says yes. He then sees her face and asks what are you doing here? Go away from here. Anupama then says I will not come near you. I can't lose you. We will bring our Adia and things. Anuj and Adia are both lost. I have to bring them both. In another scene, Bharat calls to a builder, Virani, and then Virani says, my time is very important and gives him 2 minutes to say. Bharat then says, even my time is important and I will take 1 minute. He then says he's running a construction company since 6 months. Then Virani says he inquired about him and asked what will happen if I associate with you. Then Bharat and handwork and time will be mine, but we both will credit for the work. Virani gets up, refusing to work with him. But Bharat then says, very soon I will bring a big deal for you, and goes out. Thinks he knows about the big deal. Indra sees Bala talking to someone's photo and asks about her. Then Bala tells her about his love story and says due to his responsibilities, he couldn't marry Kachan and one day she left the city and went. She then says God shall unite Anuj and Anupama. Then Indra says like Anuj and Anupama met, you shall meet Kachandara. She then goes and then he says you remind me of her and that's why I love you very much. Ba is standing outside and tells Kijal about low water pressure due to the leakage. She calls Saga and asks him to repair the pipe. Then he says he is not a plumber and doesn't know. He does small work in ashram. Ba says it is common pipe so both have equal rights and says I told you so you shall get it repaired. Anupama greets Ba and says Babuji called and said that he is fine. Ba then says Kaluk has come as she is getting his info from outsider. Anupama then asks her to switch on her phone and says Satyok will come. Bab then says maybe battery was off and says Minu must be calling from the way. Anupama asks if Minu is coming. While Kinja says she has done MBBS from Russia and is coming here. Anupama gets happy and says small Minu became a doctor. Ba then asks her not to meet Minu. Anupama says I will meet her as she is my daughter. She used to be with me and I have brought her up as my daughter. Ba then says if you meet her then I will do tandav. Anupama then says you have knee pain and wants to do tandav. She says I will not meet Minu, but if she comes and meets me, then I will not stop her. While Saga goes to get Meenakshi from the airport. Coffee comes to Anupama, then Anupama asks how did you know that my heart is heavy, and tells that she knows that her choti is fine wherever she is, and says she trusts Kanhaji and he had snatched her child once but will not do this again. She says my choti will come back to Anuj and me and I will search for her. He then says Menu is coming today and says though she is Dolly and Sanjay's daughter, but she is my daughter and she used to love me a lot, but don't know if her love for me is over or not, like other children, if she will meet her or not. Guys, it's quite an episode where Anuj actually recalled his past and also talked about Adia. But though Anupama did not believe Anuj on that. But regardless, guys, what do you have to say about this and what do you have to say about the episode? Please drop what you think about it on the comment section. And as you do that, guys, please don't forget that this is the UG update. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG update, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give the video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys and I'll see you guys on my next video.